Would you move in with your grandparents for a year at 26 if it meant you could save up $30,000? Depends on my relationship with the grandparents. I dunno. At that age I hated paying rent but loved my independence. And I was in a relationship, so it was nice to have our own apartment. So you have to weigh the happiness, independence factors. I lived with my grandfather for 6 months because I couldn't afford a place for myself at age 24. He died 2 years later and I still cherish the time with him. It was very special to get to know your grandparents as an adult instead as a kid. Much more equal. After I found a place for myself, I often returned and we drank a bottle of white wine while talking. Get some food and then I walked back home slightly buzzed while Granddad was waving. Also slightly buzzed. That's my best memory with him. I still get emotional writing this. I'm 42.
Sure?
As long as I liked my grandparents. Time with family is like handling metals. Some are precious and always cherished. And some are toxic for your health to even be in the same room with. What kind of metal would you say your grandparents are like? Having lost 3 out of 4 grandparents around the age of 26, I would pay more than that to live with them for another year. I need to get their wisdom, guidance and lots of hugs and love.
Yep.
Sure. Why not? The US may try to shame adults for living with their own family, because somehow that is bad? But that is actually the standard globally and throughout history. It seems like the overwhelming answer is, yes. There are many folks that doesn't make $30K the year. So huge opportunity. I've spent over $78K in rent over the past 9 years, so yes, yes, and yes again. If you have a good relationship with them, then I don't see why not. If you have good relationship with them, it's convenient and you have a future plan, do it. My youngest uncle was given the option to live in my grandparents' house with his partner for a year while saving up for their new home and rejected it, which basically meant a year's worth of rent wasn't invested in their future home, delaying the loan concession. I am sure they had a good reason, but rent probably meant half of their net income. Not hypothetical. I moved in with mine at 23. Spent 3 years there and didn't regret a moment. They were really happy to have me around and help. So win-win. Yes, 100% they will be happy you're with them if they are normal people, and you will help if they need something and you can save money. All mine are dead, so it's gonna be tricky. I'd pay $30K, not 2. Personally, yes. I would give anything to have had more time with them. The savings would just be a bonus, but it really depends on your relationship with your grandparents. But if it's a great relationship, I say go for it. You won't regret the extra time spent with them. Unless you hate your grandparents? Yes. Absolutely. Save money. And enjoy the time you have with them while they are still here. Again. Unless you hate them for some reason. You will look back at this year with them and be glad you did it. Because someday that won't be an option. Don't worry about judgment. If she wants you there and you are okay with it, it is mutually beneficial. My son stayed by my parents. He helped by doing some things they couldn't, plus he let me know what they needed. He got to spend some quality time with them. It did not hurt his social life. I don't know what your relationship is like. Personally, I wish I could have done that. Loved them. Miss them so much. Do it. If you love each other.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.